right, how's it going? All right, so this story takes place in Brooklyn, New York. I'm a New York native. I don't know if any other Brooklyn natives in the house. A lot of people from the Midwest moved here. But I am growing up in Brooklyn. I am 17 years old. I am a freshman in college. I'm going to Penn State. You know, it's a long drive. And my uncle one day has an announcement. He says, I'm going to gift Hamdan a car. Wow, right? My parents are not rich, you know, but I'm like, this is amazing. I can't wait. My uncle was a limousine driver, so he drove limousine. So every few years he'd get a new limousine. So the car he gives me is a Lincoln Town Car. I am a sight on campus, walking around, 17 years old. I look just like this, maybe a little shorter. I dress just like this. Driving around in a Lincoln Town Car, and it's like, okay, maybe I guess that's the one brown guy in the mob. And I'm driving around, and unfortunately, the thing my uncle didn't tell us is that the car has a lot of problems. And just to give you an example of some of them, so the driver's door doesn't close from inside. You have to close it from the outside because, I'm so sorry. You have to lift it up and close it. So what that means for me is either I have to get in my car from the passenger side, which looks great in front of the ladies. It basically means I can never have, a lady in the car because it's very weird to do that. Or if I'm really in a crunch, I can get in the driver's side and I'm holding onto the door for dear life, and then I have to swerve the car violently rightward, and thanks to gravity, the door will close. Amazing. Isaac Newton, gravity. Thank you. The other thing about this car is that the hood does not open. So there's a little cable, and you need a wrench, and you pull the wrench, and the hood opens. The last part, which kills me, is that the car does not start. The ignition does not work. In order to start the car, you need to take a screwdriver and connect two leads in the battery. This is a 1992 Lincoln Town Car. And the year is 2003. So I am like the weirdest person on campus. I have no friends. I'm driving around in this car, cursing the day my uncle gave me this car. And it's just like, because it's a production every time I have to get in this car. And of course, the straw that breaks the camel back one day is that the brakes die on me. It's my first car, so I don't know that the screech when you brake is actually an indication. It's not just music. It's like something is wrong. And so one day I'm going down a hill, approaching a red light. I'm braking, and the screech stops. And the brake goes all the way down, and I have no brakes, and I'm approaching a red light. Luckily, there's like a Motel 6 right there. There's a left, so I make a left into the driveway of the Motel 6, 30 miles an hour. People are like, oh my God, the Brown Mafia guy's coming in for a hit at the Motel 6. Oh my God. And then like apparently the parking lot levels out. I end up in a Taco Bell. Everything's great. But, so I got hoodwinked because my uncle gave me this piece of shit car, and everyone thinks I'm a member of the Mafia, which does not work well. But the most wildest thing that happened to me in this car is that I got arrested for stealing my own car. So this is the one time I had an encounter with law enforcement, so I am also a justice-impacted individual. Solidarity. So I am going to the Burger King, because I have no friends, going to the Burger King. I'm going to get my big fish. Okay, so what happened actually is that the front license plate fell off the car. One day I'm just like, there's no front license plate. Now, the thing is, in many states, there is no front license plate, so you're okay. But I'm like freaking out. I'm like, what if someone's driving around with my front license plate? Actually a member of the mob. So I call 911, because I'm a little kid. I'm like, hey guys, my front license plate is missing. I don't know what happened to it. They're like, no problem, we'll report it lost, and we'll send you new plates. Perfect. I do not know the implications of that, because I go to the Burger King, and I'm pulling the driveway. I'm going inside to get my big fish, and I notice a cop car next to me when I'm walking in. There are 3 police officers, and they give me a look. They're like, we know you're a member of the mob, and we got you. And I'm like, oh my God, let me just get my big fish. I get out from the restaurant, Burger King, with my big fish, and the cops are waiting in like military formation. They're like, turn around, sir, put your hands on the car, put your arms behind you. Is there anything in your pocket that could hurt you? And I am a nerd, so I'm like, I have a notebook. I have a pen also. I always have a pen. And it's just absolutely horrible. And they're like, these plates are stolen. Whose car is this? Why are you driving around? And for God's sake, why are you dressed like that? You're 17 years old and a freshman at Penn State. And I'm like, listen, it's in my mom's name. I'm the one who reported the plates lost. So I am the only one to blame for this arrest. And I am just so disappointed. And I'm like in the back of the car. They put my head down. It's literally like a scene from Law and Order. And by the end of the situation, my big fish is cold. And it is just the most traumatic experience. And I'm like, what did I do to deserve this? And I'm looking at the cops. One of them is a black guy, and I'm like, bro, come on. You, even you, black, brown, we're in this together, solidarity, intersectionality, and here you are arresting me for stealing my own car. And it was just a wild experience, and I have no one to blame but myself. But I look back on that, and I think to myself, I was so happy when my uncle told me he was giving me this car, and it gave me so much misery over that 1 year, but I grew a lot, and I have a story to share with you all. My name is Hamdan Azhar. Thank you so much for listening.